Top yesterday too.
Did it?
Yeah, it was like the $700 gaming one from Best Buy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I was just gonna finance it, put it on credit, but since we like move in and pay our first month's rent on Friday, I was like maybe not the best decision right now. So, but next couple weeks maybe if I need it. I just don't know if my computer is gonna be fast enough to run Zoom, streaming, MT4, and TradingView. So, we'll see.
What do I see what you did? Let's see what time frame.
Yo, what up? What up, Josh? Long, Revo. Mm.
Wish there was a shortcut on MetaTrader for the rectangle.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, TJ, I haven't looked at news.
There's nothing.
There's nothing.
No, it's just AUD holiday.
Uh,
Yep. So we should be straight.
I mean, it could come down. There was a wick. Came down on the 8th, around 141, or 142 flat.
140.
Good bounce on that.
Yo, what's going on, guys?
Yo. 142 flat.
Zoom out on the 1 hour and go look at January 8th. There's a wick that touches down, and before that, it drops even farther. But
Yeah, I have that marked. Yeah, I mean, I have it marked at 142.073. So, yeah, kind of the same area. I just used the bodies of that area from the 30-minute.
3. Oh, I see what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, because if we get below there, I mean, we're going to have nothing in the way till, till like 141, 140, 837 area.
Mm-hmm.
So, but if we get below this 243, I think we're going to head down there anyway. I just want to see it kind of form a resistance, like pull away from that 243 and then make a higher low.
Yep. Oh, you place multiple positions, right?
2 to 3, depending on how I feel about it. Yep.
Dude, I was thinking about doing like 2 or 3, but having a last one with, you know how like, I'm sure you trade just like Raquel, but you keep your stops pretty tight.
Yeah. Once I close one of my positions at like 10 to 15 pips, I go break even and let the runner go.
But I'm saying initially, you have a tighter stop, kind of like at the end of, let's say, the previous candle or the previous wick.
Yep. Yeah. Usually.
Below the support or above the resistance.
Yep. Usually. Yep. Either an hour or a.
I was thinking I'm gonna start back testing this, but leaving. Sometimes we'll be correct and it hits our stop loss and then goes in our direction.
Mm-hmm.
Where you might start leaving a small position with a wider stop loss, and that could make up that loss of hitting the tighter stop loss. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that could. I would just let's say, I would just make sure you secure whatever you could lose if that one does hit the stop loss.
Yeah. Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah. But I mean, otherwise that makes a lot of sense because GJ does pull back really hard. So.
Damn, I saw my charts. Big gap.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna fill it today though. If we get below 243.
Damn, that's crazy. the JPY pairs gapped?
I thought there was some stuff going on over the weekend. I saw on the news when I was at the gym.
That virus and all that shit?
I'm not sure, honestly. Yeah, rest in peace to Kobe.
I think there was a missile sent to Iran, and it hit a U.S. embassy.
It hit the embassy in Baghdad.
Yeah, that could cause some uncertainty.
Yeah.
Look at this shit dropping.
Yeah, oh, it's getting below 243. Yeah, I mean, if it closes below 243, I'm going to be looking for sells once it pulls back and forms a resistance. Yeah.
You said 220 there?
243 is the daily I have marked.
So you're saying if it closes below that?
Yeah, but I want it to... I'm not just going to sell it on this bearish candle. I want it to kind of pull away from it a little bit and then come back and make a higher low,
Okay.
essentially. So, but as long as we get below, I think we're going down for sure.
I haven't traded on a Sunday yet.
It's been pretty good so far. It's a little slow, but I think we've won every Sunday for the most part.
Sunday's been my best day, honestly.
Oh, damn.
Nice. Mike's them. What's up, Mike? Yo.
Come on out, Bob.
How you doing?
Yo,
Yo.
what up, Kurt?
Chillin', man. That thing played out for me. Feeling good right now. Look, market gap down too in my favor too. What you doing right now?
Yeah, I don't know if I want to build a computer. Is that Paladin? Titan? Yeah, I don't know if I want to build a computer just yet.
I really recommend it, but I wasted my money on the laptop, and I wish I could have done better.
Yeah,
But
I feel like, you know, those computers, those desktops that have like they kind of have like the colors inside and it looks kind of cool. It's like the clear sides.
yeah, you can buy that.
Yeah, I was thinking like a $600 to $800 one like that would be more than good enough to just live stream and whatnot.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
So, but I mean,
About $1 for it, you can build it. Honestly.
yeah. Damn. Yeah, this thing is good. Yo, what up?
I was just gonna say, and then I'll just listen. Gold obviously spiked right because of the rocket attacks. And if the yen correlates and it goes down, I'd just be careful with it because we stopped. So that's what I'm afraid of. Like, this isn't over yet.
No, I think we're gonna die to 140, 837.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because I'm more worried about the response that Trump has than I'm worried about the rockets attack hitting the embassy. Because I don't. Who knows what that guy's gonna do?
Yeah.
He'll be calculated. He has been so far. Been patient. Hasn't done anything too crazy.
Well, your patience runs off eventually.
Oh yeah. But like, they've done so many things as far as like, hijacked our tanker, shot down the drone. They blew up the Saudi Arabian oil site.
Damn.
Right.
Much shit, and then don't do the red line. He was like, "You
Don't
killed
forget they
Americans."
held our
You know,
people hostage too. They held our soldiers hostage in the Strait of Hormuz. So I mean, they've done a lot of different things. So
the
Yeah.
second that they attacked our embassy, he blew that dude to smithereens.
yeah, I'm just saying that the uncertainty, and people were talking about today when I was reading about the virus and everything. I'm like, it's not even the virus that's going to cause these moves up. It's the fear and the uncertainty and the panic that's going to do it.
Absolutely.
So
That's how the markets move, right?
absolutely, they're in panic.
Yeah. It's not the actual events.
Yo, what up, Gurjat? I made some of you guys moderators over the weekend, so there should be 3 or 4 of you in here. So just make sure you're doing your job.
Anyways, you guys have a good night.
All right, see you later, Iron Man. Yeah, if we get a close below, I'd like to see a low and then get an entry on a lower high. If it just dies all the way to that target I think we're going to go to, like 141 even, 140, 837, I think buys up are going to make a ton of sense. So if we miss those sells, because it doesn't give us a good entry worth taking, I think the buys up are going to be really, really nasty. So, yeah, but if we close above 506, I'm going to take a buy on the gap fill. Yeah, I'm not sure what the fundamental reason is of the yen being really strong. It just, it's probably the new stuff they were just talking about, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Up to 80 people, not bad.
And Thursday, we have new GBP at 7 a.m. on Thursday.
GBP news on Thursday?
Yep,
Okay.
7 a.m.
That's a long ways away.
I know, but it shit looks quite easy.
So yeah, we could probably die pretty hard then, and then the news will just carry us all the way back up. Is that what you're trying to say, Sakeem, or am I way off?
No, I'm just stating it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't even look at news ahead of time till I'm right there. Oh, sweet. Congratulations, you've been accepted into the YouTube partner program. Cool. They told me that shit was gonna take a month.
Good shit.
Yep. Cool. You know, they emailed me when I applied for it on Thursday, and then they emailed me back Friday, and they said, we'll get back to you in under a month.
Congratulations, you.
Oh, yo, come on, someone mute your mic, unless that's me doing that.
Oh, what's going on with Zoom? How come you haven't been able to like display on that?
Oh, okay, so with Zoom, I'm using my laptop and a Wi-Fi hotspot from Verizon, and the stream is on my desktop, which is on my actual internet for the house, but the bandwidth for the house internet is not strong enough to even run my stream or trading view at a normal speed. So adding Zoom, I can't even move my mouse with all 3 of those.
Yeah.
So, but when I move, I'm hoping my internet speed is going to be, I'm going to have about 1100 down speed, and I think it's 300 or 400 up speed, and it'll be fiber optic. So I'm hoping that it's just my internet that doesn't allow me to do all 3 on my computer, and not my actual computer just not being fast enough. So we move in Friday. Yeah, we move in Friday, Saturday, so Sunday. My plan is to have the trading view up on Zoom, and then I want you guys to be able to like annotate and draw your opinions and just get more interactive with it all.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let's let it form a resistance, and then we'll be good.
67 pips.
Alright. We are monetized. This is cool. Let's see what happens. Let me edit this.
Yeah, I think my kill makes around like 1,000 from a stream.
Yeah.
Doing well.
Yeah, we'll see. I gotta play with the settings some more. I'm gonna do that afterwards, but I don't want ads to play while we're live unless we're waiting on a candle. But if we're in a trade, I don't want an ad to play. So
Yeah,
I gotta figure out if I'm able to be like, okay, let's play an ad now, and then press play ad, or if it does it automatically. I'll just have to play with that a little bit. But yeah, I definitely don't want ads while we're live and ruining the live stream. Yeah. So. But I'm hoping we're gonna catch some fire sells tonight. Mr. Phil, I think it's just making a top wick, trying to form a resistance. What up, Andrea? What up, New World? Gerjot. Yeah, David. It'll be. It says 924 plus for down speed. But I work for the company right now, so it normally comes out to being like 1,000 to 1,100 down speed. Depending on your area. So it's gonna depend on my area, but roughly that's about where it kind of goes. It's their gig fiber optic internet, so it's the best one. I think it's like $120 a month, but definitely worth it. Yeah, man, right back at you. I heard and was warned by people, and I haven't seen anything they said about you to be true, so I got your back. But yeah, I'd like to see a resistance form at 243. And then give us a lower high, and then we can take it down for the to make another lower low, essentially. Stop in every now and again. Yeah, man, whenever you want to jump on the Zoom and talk, just let me know and I'll send that Zoom ID. What up, rap and comedy? Something that would be nice for all viewers and avoid questions. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Actually zoom this in a little bit. Yeah, I like that idea. I'll do that. It's just I think I did that in the beginning, and the only issue was when the market does something different and we have to improvise, it doesn't follow what we wrote down at all. And I don't want that to confuse people. Or if it does show what I wrote down, but it's just really ugly and doesn't look nice, I don't want people to be taking that. But I'll write something vague down so we have an idea. Oh, and I think I'm gonna kind of announce something later in the stream about what's going to happen next week.
Oh, where you from?
What?
Where you from?
Wisconsin.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Green Bay fan?
Huh?
Green Bay fan?
My whole family is. I'm not really into any sports team anymore, to be honest.
Not really.
Yeah. I like watching the NBA finals, but I don't really have like any favorite teams or anything like that anymore. I just don't have any time to be doing anything like that. I only really watch TV. I'll throw Netflix on before I fall asleep, but I mean, that's about it.
Awesome.
Yeah. I do like watching LeBron play. And who else? I can't think of his name, but there's a couple people I like to watch play, but I don't really go out of my way to do it.
Gotta appreciate the greats, right?
What's up?
Gotta appreciate the greats.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, everyone's always saying who's better, Kobe or LeBron, but I mean, they're both pretty dang good, so...
Yeah, that's such a hard argument.
Yeah. I don't feel like... I mean, you could argue their stats, but... It's too much, I think.
Two different kinds of players.
Exactly. 100%.
It's almost like saying who's better, Kobe or Shaq. Like, definitely different.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure Shaq got way more rebounds than Kobe.
Dude, Shaq was the most dominant player at his position of all time.
Yeah.
But, like, I'll still take Jordan over him.
Phil, I'm not going to be able to pull up charts till next Sunday when we're in 1080 and I have the better internet. It takes me forever just to move my chart around, so the weather's kind of been a little rough on the internet lately. But yeah, one more week, guys, and then we'll be 1080. We'll be more interactive, and I think it's going to be a lot smoother. Wow, that 30-minute candle flip theory video got almost 1,500 views. I did not expect that to happen.
What video?
The 30-minute candle flip theory. So basically, when you get clean candles running up and down, and then you just get a 30-minute flip. Yeah.
Let's figure that.
Yeah, it works pretty well. I do it a lot during London and NY. Not so much Asian session.
Yes.
Yeah. Am I a good trader, Renko? I don't know. I'd say I'm okay.
How'd you find Raquel?
Instagram and then Twitch.
True, when he was on Twitch originally.
Yeah, so when I was still learning, I was like messaging him and whatnot, trying to just learn and watching the live streams. And then eventually, when I started to teach people, I don't know, we just kind of like connected really well, and kind of my group gets into his stuff, and everyone in Market Fluidity gets in here, so kind of like grouped up a little bit. Yeah, but no, just Instagram I think is how I originally found him.
Yeah, I was learning from my boy down in Miami. He was more of a swing trader, and we were just on his balcony chilling one night, and he just mentioned a couple different traders, and he mentioned Twitch Don't Lie, and how he pays attention to each candle and wick, and immediately that just like clicked with me. I was like, that makes perfect sense. So him being unfortunately like that, he's my boy completely. Like besides business and trading, you know, we connect very well. But when it comes to like business and stuff, I can't rely on him 100%.
Yeah.
And you know, What's Online comes on every I don't know why I keep calling him What's Online, but Marquil gets on 6:30 every morning. Very reliable. It's all that matters. Very good at trading. Mentorship. Connects for more.
Yeah.
It's very rare that you pay for something and you actually get what you thought you paid for.
Yeah. Yeah, I've noticed that a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tayo, possible outlook for the week. I think we're going to be bullish for the week, but I don't have any long-term targets like that. I think we'll head back up to that weekly resistance I have at 324. I think we'll get above that. But I mean, I play it day by day. Whatever the market's doing is how I'm going to react to it during that session I'm trading. So, but I do think if we close and we form a resistance below that 243 or even 073, we're going to be heading down a very good amount. Yeah. I think overall it's going to be a really good week.
Okay, great week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Sam, I heard, I saw it on Instagram about an hour or two ago. Yeah, you're right, Orgo. It could definitely help. It probably will definitely help. I just didn't want someone to just pop on, see what I wrote, and then take a trade without listening to see if I actually took that trade or not. That's all. But I think it's pretty straightforward right now. Yo, what up, Hugo? Welcome. Yeah, I think we're gonna head down for this session. Tayo. You know, I would just keep it simple, bro. Don't confuse yourself. Mark your supports, your resistances. Don't overthink it. I don't know, I kind of think if we get a 30-minute close below 073, that would be a good trade in itself. But I also want to wait to enter on that the lower high. Because I think if it does get below that level, it could just die. Yeah, only up to 88 on a Sunday. Damn. Yeah, David, what state are you in? It could just be the company you have. I know AT&T, if you have them, their highest speed caps out at like 200 or 400, something like that. Mike, you got any charts? Yeah, that's what I would do, Noah. Just keep it simple. In Belgium? Oh, yeah, that might be why. That might be why, David. Might have to come to the States to get the faster stuff. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking we might go fill the gap to 750 and form a resistance there and then come down.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, Paul. It just seems like every time that I know we mentioned this last time too. If we get a 30-minute close on here, I'm gonna take a buy up to fill the gap because every time it fills that gap.
Okay. I like it. I'm gonna wait till we're above. I'm gonna wait till we're above 506.
.506 to fill the gap.
Yeah, if we get above 506.
You're saying if it comes above the previous support?
If it just gets above the high at the open.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because I think this will be an hourly close.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So then the 30-minute, then we're still bearish really hard unless we get, a really good bullish candle. That would just put me off. This early in the week, that's all. I mean, you could just take a sell off of that hourly close and have stop loss above, to be honest.
My thought is if it goes up to there, it's gonna for sure fill that gap. I don't see any reason why it wouldn't.
Yeah, I agree. I just don't think it should have broke that 243 area. If that was the idea. Because if you look on the daily, once we're below 243, we got clean traffic down to 140, 837. Oh, yeah, okay. Looks like it might drop a little bit.
Down, so I definitely wouldn't be interested in any buys.
Yeah, I'm thinking if it closes below 073, I might take a sell and see what happens. A bullish candle have no lower wick. I mean, I know Rakeel sees it as kind of like sellers are dead, but it kind of depends on how the body closes as well. So this one, I wouldn't say the sellers are dead because it looks like the buyers kind of got exhausted as they went and approached that high. So it kind of depends on a couple things, like how the candle closes, which way your momentum is going, if you have momentum. So I would say just maybe pick one idea that you like that you think happens more than not and trade it every time. Sometimes you'll lose, but more than not, you should win. What up, Jared? So I'm running to the bathroom real fast. Thank you, Reginald. Yeah, it's it's just a free little music app. Mike, are you still taking buys if we close bullish?
Is I see what he's saying. I'm trying to stay away from calling bottoms. Or tops. You know.
Yeah.
It's so bearish. And there's plenty of room to go.
I mean, maybe if we get a bearish close below that 073, maybe, but it's not looking too promising just yet. Man. I mean, you could take a sell off the hourly, but
It's closed.
yep.
Yeah, it could have bounced off that. You see the wick?
Yep.
072? Could have bounced on that. Now it's going to reject.
Yep. Yeah, if this 30-minute goes bullish without a lower low, then I like buys up to fill the gap. Yeah. Yeah, it's looking like it's going to go back up. But like I said, let's wait for that 30-minute close. We got screwed on the 15-minute way too many times.
Yeah. 30-minute close it is.
The coronavirus? Yeah, no. That's, it's probably has to do with the cardio I'm doing, and the weather outside, and just being mucusy right now, I guess. What up, Ali? So make sure you guys are pressing the subscribe and like button so we can get YouTube to notice us and put this on the share page so we can get to that 500 viewer and give away some money. Yeah, I would avoid 15-minute for Asian session. There's not enough volume for it to be a safe stop loss, I don't think. say we could form resistance at 506 or 750. All right, so somebody got in buys once we broke the high of that 30-minute. It doesn't. I can't see who, but made sense. And so I just want to wait for a 30-minute bullish candle, and then we'll go target that gap fill. Yeah, this thing might just go on this candle. Jeez.
Yeah, I was able to secure 10 pips.
Ooh, nice. Nice job. Yeah, I did that last week. I took a buy when a candle broke a high like that, and it just kind of screwed me. So I'm just gonna.
I've seen that do it so many times that it's just like implemented in my brain.
Yeah, well, I've been watching GJ do it for like 3 weeks now, right? It'll break the high of like a bunch of candles, and it'll just fly with no retracement, like 40 pips. And what day was it? It was a day last week when it did it, and I was like, okay, I've seen it happen for about 3 weeks now. I'm gonna take this one, and I took it, and I literally entered at the top of the wick, and it pulled all the way back. It was so crappy. Yeah, it was like a.
But you gotta manage your risk.
Yeah, it was like a 25 pip stop loss, but my risk was still in check, so it was just like a super, super small lot size compared to normal. So I didn't lose anything extra. It was like, man, the one time I finally take this kind of setup, it does this to me. I was a little salty. Yeah, David, that's exactly what I'm thinking. I think we should break that 506. And then I think sells at 750 is going to be our best opportunity. And then head down to, take it back down to the low at 142, even almost.
Yeah, we got been trending bearish.
Yep. Yeah, so waiting for a resistance is going to be perfect. Yep, good call, David. I like it. I'd like to get a piece of these buys and take it up and then take it back down, but that's a pretty big candle.
Yeah, I see a lot of momentum coming in.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think that 506 will be an issue. I think it'll just kind of blow past it. Unless we get stuck at 400.
Giving me a little scare is 14245 before we reach 75.
4 or 5? Yeah, okay, yeah, so like the 400 area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we did bounce off that. Like, the resistance there. But this is risk free now.
Here you go. I think you're gonna get up to 750. Every Sunday I've seen it with a gap. It just kind of plows through all the resistance or supports to get to it. So
Okay.
I think
Yeah, I
it'll
don't
be.
even trade Sundays, but I saw that you sent in the Slack chat.
Yep.
I just, okay.
Yeah, Sundays are slow, but we normally do pretty well.
Do you do this every day?
Yep, Sunday through Thursday, Asian session.
Oh, awesome. I guess,
Yep.
I'll be a part of it.
Sweet. Yeah, everyone in Rakil's Market Fluidity and anyone in Ted's group I normally let into, and then my group. So you
Awesome.
are
Cats
you.
and tips.
Hell yeah, that's the plan. Yo, what up, Jesse? Yeah, Taya, I don't have access to Ted's group, but if you're in Rakil's, the link is always in there.
Damn, GJ's coming out.
Yeah, I'm telling you, you're gonna get that. We're gonna get that gap fill.
What were you thinking about entering?
I wanted to get in on this 30-minute if we close bullish, but it's way too big now. So, we'll see. Maybe I'll get in and have like a small stop and just take it up for the gap fill. But if it pushes all the way above that 506, that's gonna be too big of a candle to enter on. So then I'll wait for the resistance at 750.
Well, if it's gonna fill this gap, I'm looking at the 30, and there's that small support that was formed at 142, 328. Very small support, but I feel like it's gonna retest on that, and then I'll probably take a buy.
Okay. Yeah, I was kind of thinking that if it closes kind of where it's at.
Candle?
Yep. Yeah. If it closes kind of where it's at, I'll just put a stop a little bit below that daily level, and because it shouldn't retrace past that, and then take it up and then secure 10 and wait for the resistance. But yeah, Ty, I don't have access to Ted's group. I just know people have messaged me that are in it, so I let those people in as well.
Ted's group?
Yeah, Ted's, as long as you can show me you're in Ted's group, that's fine. But if you're in Rakil's group, you'll see the Zoom link in the Slack group. So
Alright, gotcha. What's Ted's group on Telegram?
I have no idea, to be honest.
I believe Ted's group is on forexfamily.com. I'm a part of it, but I haven't really gone on it in a while. Not gonna lie.
I know what you're talking about.
Must be like 2 years.
Yeah, I've been in since September 2017.
Is he active in it?
He responds to everybody. He just doesn't take in any like new participants.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he has the price at like what, $10,000 for mentorship.
Back in the day,
Forex family?
Yeah, I think that he just has.
Let me look.
I think he still has it up. He just has it set for like 10,000 or 100,000 to sign up. So
I mean, it's worth his time. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, if someone pays that, then they probably really want to learn.
Yeah, I was blessed. Let's see how this 15-minute candle closes.
Ted's mentorship.
Oh, okay. Now that we got some people in here, so with me moving this weekend and us switching to 1080p, I know I said I wasn't gonna let people in Zoom until we hit the giveaway. But I think all next week, once we're about 30 minutes in, we'll pick about 10 people from the chat each day, different people, to come into the Zoom for the entire 2-3 hour session and kind of hang out for free, obviously. So that's what we'll start on Sunday next week.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, just show a little, give back a little bit. We'll probably do that fairly often, randomly. But just for the people who pay for it, I feel like I can't really give it out all the time to everyone, because people kind of pay for that perk, whether it's my group or Raquel's group, and if it's just being given out for free, I mean, they're kind of just wasting their money at that point. But yeah, I think every month or 2 months we'll do like a couple days or do a week-long thing where we let people come in and hang out. Only requirement will be to provide some value. So no, David, so I'd actually like a combination of new traders and experienced traders, just because then we get more variety in discussion kind of thing, instead of me just voicing my opinion and the new traders just saying, okay, yeah, that makes sense. An experienced trader we could get into like a discussion with it. So I think it would be make the session real interesting, since Asian session's kind of boring. At least give us something to do while we watch paint dry. Yeah, I still from someone, but I really like it. I think it was Sakeem who said it first when I heard it. Did you get in on the buy? Whoever was talking about it?
Yeah, I got in from 142, 196, and
Nice.
I took profit with one of my trades.
Nice. Yeah, I'm not
I might go low risk and get in now.
What's up?
I might go low risk and get in now.
I mean, if
It looks like the 15 bounced off this mini support right over here.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about on the 15-minute time, right?
Yeah, 142 or 142, 328.
A safer buy would be above 142, 46.
Yeah.
Of course, it's all to your risk tolerance.
yep.
I go multiple positions. I'm going low risk on this one.
Yeah, I bought on a bearish candle. It can always go in your favor.
Yeah, this is probably gonna be one massive candle. I think as long as it's not too big, I might get in a buy on the wick after the 30-minute close, depending on where it ends up closing. But this candle should just carry on through to 750, and then we'll get some good sells in. What up, Sebastian? Whoa, why did we just drop to 45 viewers? Uh-oh. I wonder if my thing is lagging or
No,
what.
it's jumping all around. Mine went from like 43 to 48 to 77. Now it shows 83.
Huh, that's weird.
Yeah, it could just be a little lag on YouTube. Now it shows 89. I don't know what it's doing.
Yeah, mine still says 45.
Mine show 87.
Hmm. Is the stream good? Is it lagging worse than normal today, or what's going on? I'm not dropping any frames.
Yeah, I mean, it looks fine. Other than just now it shows 100 people are on. I don't know.
That's weird. But yeah, next Sunday we'll have some fun. Oh damn, even that. Oh yeah, I might take it above that 450 because that's even still 22 pips away. I might get in now on the 15 actually. Oh wait, it's at that resistance. Yeah, if the 30 minute closes above the resistance, I'm gonna take a buy up to fill the gap. Because that's still, this little 506 to 750 is still 23 pips. So I think that'd still be a real nice trade. It's lagging a bit today. That's irritating, but see how that looks on the 30 minute. Okay.
We're above the support.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's weird. It didn't shut down on my end, so I don't know. It keeps cutting off. What the hell? So does it keep dropping out for everyone else? I don't know why it would be doing that. That's never happened. If we close above that 437, I think I'll take a small buy. It's good. Yeah, I don't know. One more week of this crap and then we'll be rocking in some good quality. Huh, that's weird. I don't know why.
The problem with this one's going to be the stop loss. I'm not really sure where I'd put it.
I'm going to put it right at the daily level at 243, just below.
Put it at 244.
243.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I like how this is looking. The 30-minute might close above 142.46.
Looking like it. Yeah, Talia, I think short-term buys make sense. We got a nice 23 pip gap fill, so that'll be a nice clean trade. And then sells down at resistance at 750 are gonna be what make the most sense. Yeah, it's so dumb. Why would it be cutting off like that?
What will DJ do?
It'll keep going.
Okay, DJ. Okay, DJ.
Yeah, if it closes above that 506, I think I'll take it just with a 15-minute stop loss. And if it hits stop, it hits stop because I think it should just continue.
Yeah.
It shouldn't come make a lower low. Someone just got in again.
Ooh.
Ooh, who's?
I like that now.
That was a pending order.
Ooh.
It's, I was actually gonna place a buy stop right there too. But I already have 4 positions of them.
Yeah, I like that close a lot. The close is there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that on the 15 a lot. That'd be a nice 20 pip gain. Two minutes.
Love that close right there.
Yeah, the only thing I'm nervous about would be like a small pullback on that 30-minute, you know?
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the previous 15s, they didn't really pull back at all. And I think if we get above these 3 wicks right here, that's going to be the 4-hour flipping to go bullish. So we should just kind of sail up and fill that gap like you were saying earlier.
Yeah, and then just put stops below the previous 15-minute.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Because if it retraces the 15-minute, I wouldn't want to be in it with my stop at the below the 30-minute anyway. So,
Yeah.
I mean, if it continues up, it continues up. We got a nice trade. If it comes back, it'll be a nice smaller stop that makes sense. So it's got a good probability. It makes sense in my head. So short term, at least, I don't think we're going to get above 750, but
I got my take profit at 720. Let's see what happens.
yeah, I might close 10, 15 pips right away and then just let it wait for the sells.
Yes, sir.
We just got to close above here. Come on, 15. You got to close above.
There it is. Kind of even with it. Blast up.
Did you guys get in, Paul?
Not yet. I'm watching the 5 minute.
Yeah, that's what I'm on too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm waiting. If it forms a higher low, because that last 5 minute kind of looks like it rejected, and now we broke the low. So if it breaks the high of the 5 minute, I'll get in. Otherwise, once we come down and form some support, I'll take it.
Yeah, I just caught 10 pips on EJ real quick for. I didn't even do the full gap fill. I just got in and got out.
Nice. I think we're still gonna get the gap fill. So
Yeah, that's what I think too.
I like that the previous 5 closed bullish.
mm-hmm.
It's basically like a doji, but closed bullish.
Yeah, I just put one position and I'm gonna wait for it to kind of do something.
I like the fact it doesn't have a top wick yet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna secure.
Yeah, I'd just be cautious if it breaks this previous 15.
Yeah. Yeah, that exit.
Although this could be a good entry point since it retraced a couple pips.
Mm-hmm.
Getting into espresso shots in Paul.
Yeah, I got 4 of them. Got a long night. Well, yeah, I got into.
Oh, dang it, I missed the entry. Looking at the other chart.
I think it breaks the high. It should go. Close
And
back.
that cash flows bullish.
Yeah, I think if it breaks that high wick, it's gonna move really nice. We kind of rejected the downside, maybe a little
With the candles or the wicks?
the wicks. Yeah, I think it should move up pretty smooth.
At 545.
Yeah, so if it gets above 525, yeah. Which I think it should. It just kind of that wick down. Kind of rejected the downside. And we should continue up. I was going to enter down there because of that wick to the left on the 5-minute. But I just wanted to wait for some bullish confirmation.
It broke the high of the last 5 minutes too.
Mm-hmm. So that bullish one with the wick should go and get filled. I got in at 486.
Start the week off on like the late minute.
I think that's about where my stop is at.
Maybe he gets called Forex Rob.
What's up?
Forex Rob. You follow?
Who?
Forex Rob.
I think so, yeah.
He said it was nothing.
Yeah, it's a little laggy today. What up, JR? Stop loss is below the previous 15 minute. So it's at 142, 329. Come on, 5-minute push up. I'm gonna close this window real quick. And it looks like the 5 minutes kind of making higher lows and higher highs, and it should continue to step up.
Yeah.
And hopefully we can get a nice little pop. So another bullish 5 minute close would be really good. 20 seconds. Yeah, I don't know why the stream keeps cutting out, guys. If I end it and check it out, it ends the stream. So, damn, that 5 minutes trying to close bearish. Yeah, I'm targeting the gap fill, JR. Yep. I think it should do it. We just got to get above these highs. So once we break the 30-minute high, I think it's going to be real smooth up. Just kind of struggling right there on the 5 minute, it looks like. Yeah, it's a little nerve-wracking. Yeah, JR, I think sells make sense too, but I think sells from the gap. So at 750 are going to be the best spot for that. But that's just me. I've just seen GJ fill the gap every single Sunday, and I never take it, so I figured I'm going to take it and see what happens. Like I said, once we're above 525, I think we're straight. Or even above the previous 30-minute high, we should be good. But if you're selling it right now, I don't know where your stop loss would be. At least at this point in time.
Yeah, because the 30-minute.
Yeah, everything's pretty bullish right now.
I know it's coming up a strong 4 hour zone.
Mm-hmm. Come on, GJ, pop up. It broke the high of the previous bearish 5 minute too, so we'll see what happens. I'm probably gonna need to wick down, grab more orders from down there to break up. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. Oh, okay, gotcha, JR. And it looks like 5 minutes got a bottom wick now, so maybe as long as we maintain a higher low, Should just keep inching up.
Inch worm.
Yep.
You know what I noticed too is that once it passes, like we're gonna probably wait for one candle, next candle, the one that is just gonna like fly up, and then that's where I would recommend taking profits because not always does it completely fill the wick or the gap. I would just take profits, you know, even if it's 5 pips early, just take it and secure.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah, I'm gonna get
Right there. Close all 3 positions.
Yeah, I'll probably close everything around 10 to 12.
Yeah, same. Because what's going to happen is it's going to get up there, and then it's going to start to slow down once we get one big candle up, and then that's when it's going to start for that big push down as well.
Yep.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, once it breaks the 30-minute high, I think it's gonna be gone.
Yeah, we got about 10 seconds here, and then the next one could be the one that flies up. So just be ready.
I'm hoping so.
Yeah, we all are.
Yeah, a little riskier of a trade than normal, and we don't normally take the gap fill, but
Yo. Yeah, I'm good. How about you?
hey, mute your mic, please.
No. Did I call you? Oh, I guess that was my phone.
Crazy cats. Come on now. All right, 5 minutes. Let's see what you got. $15-minute close bullish, so. And it closed above everything too, so that closed above that 15-minute area we were talking about. So I would anticipate the 5-minute to do that as well. Yeah, I hope so, JR. It'd be real nice if we could get that gap fill. That'd be a real nice start to the week. Secure a good 20 pips.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. Sundays was like the only thing that I ever used to trade was gap fills. I would just wait for those massive gap fills. I caught UJ like so many weeks in a row.
Really?
Yeah, dude, I would literally place it probably at like, it was pretty much right when the market opened or a couple candles down. And you see how this one kind of went a couple candles down. And then I would place it and just literally place one, put stop loss below it, and then just walk away, and I'd come back and I'd be like $100 or $200 in profit, and then I'd lose it throughout the week.
Yeah, well, we fixed that now, so.
Oh yeah, it was funny because I was like hype as shit on Sunday. Every single Sunday, man, I'd wake up so much, not even wake up, I would just go to bed with so much profit, and then throughout the week it would just slowly diminish.
Yeah, you probably weren't managing your risk right, I'm assuming, huh?
I didn't even fucking know what risk was. You know?
Yeah.
I was literally like, oh, fucking 0.5, sure, 1.0, sure, why not? Looks good for this one. Didn't even. Yeah, some of them didn't even have a stop loss. I mean, it was just ridiculous.
You either wake up with a quadrupled account or no account.
Oh yeah, happened many times.
Yeah, I've never traded the gap fill, so if it plays out nicely, maybe we'll add that into kind of our Sunday thing.
Yeah, I have noticed that the last like couple Sundays we haven't had a gap when there's something dealing with Japan or China. That's like the only time that I ever see a gap fill, to be honest.
Gotcha. Yeah, I have noticed when we do have a gap, we do normally fill it. Well, almost above that 525 price. Damn, why does the number keep dropping down and dying? That's so annoying. My stream hasn't cut out for me and I've been watching it. So I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I might close most of mine around 5:45. See that top wick on the 15? Could come up to fill that.
Yeah, I think it's gonna go up to. I'm probably gonna close around 691.
Yeah, I mean, if we can pass these wicks right here, this top final wick, we're golden. I don't see how it would pass and then come down.
Which were the one I was talking about, the 545?
506.
Like, no, 142, like 500 level.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're talking about.
Yeah, I think if we get above there, we got nothing till the gap. So.
Yeah, I mean, we're at it right now, and then it's gonna have to come like that. Like, there's no way it wouldn't.
I mean, this 5 minutes made a higher high and higher low again, so as long as we can maintain that.
Yep.
It's just kind of struggling to break that 30-minute.
Yeah, it is. I mean, this could take like a little bit too. I mean, they could consolidate right here, and then we'll get that push in an hour or two.
Yo, what up, Norman? Yeah, I don't know what's going on with it cutting out. I don't know why it's doing that. I didn't change any settings. I'm watching it on YouTube right now, and it seems okay, but I have no idea why it's doing that. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, Nix. We might get a little bit. I think we should definitely still see the gap fill.
Yeah, I don't know what the 5 minutes doing here, bro. A couple of them.
It's that 10 minutes for the 15 to close. But now we don't have any bullet on a bearish print.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with it, Jesse. I don't know why it keeps cutting out like that. I mean, Norman, you could be looking for an entry once we close above once we get above the previous 30-minute and that bearish wick at 506. I think it's going to be your safest entry. Or is it just pulling back now? Yeah, we'll see what happens. Have a healthy life. I'm not. We'll see. Just gonna let it play out. Yeah, if you don't normally trade Sundays, then I wouldn't really worry too. It's frustrating that it keeps cutting out like that, and it's... yeah, this thing's lagging on here too. For the 1 hour bottom wick. That's a long way down, bro. You think it's going to go all the way back down and flip that candle? Because, I mean, if you look at the hourly, it broke the high of this one, so why would it come all the way back down if it broke the high of this one and it's about to break the high of this one? I don't see why it would come back and make a bottomly hour wick in the last 5 minutes. Would be the only concern I see. But it is definitely struggling at this area, so. But 5 minute did kind of close above a 5 minute resistance. So we'll see what happens this last 4 minutes. What time is it right now? Almost 7. Okay, yeah, we could see some volume come in between 7 and 8. Gotcha. Yeah. And I think sells on this once we find once we get up to that 750, I think are going to be the best trade if we get there. And as long as this 30-minute close is bullish, I think we're going to be okay. Hey, the stop loss thing worked. Sweet. Alright, so I tightened up my stops below the previous, or the current 30-minute. So if we come back and break that low, then the buys would no longer be valid for me. It's really struggling at this level, but we keep getting wicks down and pulling back up, so that makes me believe we are kind of grabbing enough orders or whatever to drive up. And this 5 minute doesn't have a top wick yet. So I think if we can flip in these last 30 seconds, we should see a good move.
I see some support, some mini support on 14245.
Yep, yeah, I see we're forming support, and that last 5 minute actually closed above the bodies of the resistance, so this one could just be retesting. As long as we close above, I think we should head up in 10 seconds, hopefully, at the next 30 minute. Yeah, so that 5 minute kind of exhausted to the downside. Yep. Yeah, thanks Norman. What up, Iron Man? I'm up 7 pips total between 3 positions. So, kinda sorta making a little money. Yeah, if it comes all the way back down on the hourly to make a bottom wick down there, then I think it's going to continue down. I don't think it's going to come all the way down to head all the way back up. That wouldn't really make any sense. So if it does come down that far, then I think it's just going to continue down, and then the gap fill will happen later in the week. But, I mean, the 5 minute just keeps inching higher and higher, little by little, so I still think we got a pretty good opportunity. We just got to get above this area. I mean, I wouldn't be selling on 2 bullish candles personally, especially when it made a higher low and closed above. I would just be careful. I mean, anything under 30-minute confirmation is not really good enough for me, so I would just be a little cautious. Because you got to think, right? That 30-minute massive bullish candle, it broke the high of 1, 2, 3, almost 4 previous candles. So why would it be that strong off of that level to head back down to that level immediately after pulling away from it? Is kind of how I see it. But we'll see what happens. I'm gonna let it go, so my stops are at like, I don't know, 6 pips, so it'll be a good trade, win or lose. So I mean, yeah, it's not the strongest 30-minute close, but it did close above.
And the hour closed very strong.
And the hour is very bullish as well. So I think we're just kind of we are definitely at a resistance for sure. I just think with what's happened on all the other Sundays, we do normally break through any resistance or support to go fill a gap. So I'm just kind of anticipating that to happen like it usually does. So, and that 30-minute did make a higher high wick, barely, but it did. So I still think we're bullish till we're not bullish, in my opinion. But if you see sells and you want to take it off 5-minute resistance, if that's your plan, then do it up. But that's not in my plan, so I'm gonna just follow my plan. You guys follow your plan.
Trust the analysis.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, we'll see what happens. What up, Next Wave? How's it going? How was the last day of the boot camp? Alright, I'll be right back. Man, this thing takes off while I'm doing this stupid thing, I'm gonna be upset.
Buy stops.
No, I gotta go record a TV show, and if it starts moving while I'm not here and I can't close the orders like I want, I'm gonna be disappointed.
Yeah. That's true. Take profit a little sooner.
You're just making a bottleneck right now.
Oh, sweet, nice wave. Yeah, it's in the Slack group if you're in it, bro.
Damn, I'm not liking the 15 minute at all. It's broke the low of the previous 15.
Mm-hmm. Right there with you.
Damn, I for sure thought this was gonna close above those wicks and then just shoot up. It figures the one time I get in it doesn't, and then it fucking comes down and hits my stop loss.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, we've been watching it fill the gap for, what, 6 weeks now and didn't take it, and then we took this one. So.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Oh, there goes the 30-minute low. Man, that's annoying.
You get stopped out?
Not yet, but it's getting close.
Yep, I'm the 1 pip away.
Yeah, that's really annoying.
I'm gonna be mad when it goes another 2 pips and then it turns around and fills this gap in 1 or 2 candles.
I'm just a little salty. The 2 things I've been watching happen for almost 2 months. I decide to take it and it doesn't work now. It's a little annoying, but whatever. We'll see what happens. Yeah, if you got out on GJ, it was definitely struggling at that resistance, but the 4 hour did flip bullish. It's hourly. It could just be the hourly pullback.
It flipped bullish, but now it's back bearish for me.
On the 4 hour?
Yep.
Mine's still bullish on the LMFX NT4.
Okay, I'm looking at trading view.
Oh. Yeah. I'm thinking the last area that's going to hold is going to be these 5-minute wicks and the 30-minute wick, but it's gone pretty low. Yeah, it could be Huss. I'm not going to sit and hold it through all the pullback. If it pulls back below the 30-minute, then it doesn't really, it kind of voids out my trade idea. That's so annoying. Well, my stop's below the 30-minute, so if it breaks the low of the 30-minute, then it's no longer making higher highs and higher lows. So that kind of makes uptrend not really valid. So yeah, I mean, it depends on what you like to see, Jay.
Yeah, I got stopped out.
Yeah, mine's probably right there. Yeah, it's getting close. Wow, it like tapped my stop and now it pushed up. It didn't get me out though. Huh.
Damn, you didn't get stopped on that?
No, it tapped it, but it didn't pull anything out.
Damn.
It's probably gonna come back down and get it, but yeah, the stop was probably should have been better below the big massive candle, but that was too big in my opinion, so
I'll be fucking pissed as hell if this thing goes up now in a second.
It still has the opportunity to. Right now, it's making like a 1 hour bottom wick.
if anything, you'll just get a better entry, Mike, with a better stop.
Yeah, it's just annoying though. I had stops at 75 and I got stopped out. I must have barely tapped it.
Yeah, I have mine at 65, 62, and 59. I mean, they're all in the same exact spot, but yep, see you later, Hugo. Yeah, Salman, if you send it over Telegram, I can pull it up.
Damn, gotta love it, bro. The one time it doesn't fill the gap.
Mm-hmm.
Every single time it's filled the gap, like instantly, right away, once we started seeing that bullish momentum, the
Yep.
one time we get in, it fucking turns around and hits that mini resistance.
I'm hoping I'm gonna get lucky and that'll be the bottom of the wick and it'll start to go up.
Yep. Ah, man.
I mean, it was a risky trade regardless, but I just anticipated what it's done the past every time I've seen a gap fill, so if it hits SL, which it probably might, oh well. Nice, JR. Hoping this 5 minute will go bullish for me in 14 seconds. Oh wow, the 5 minute close bullish. Hey.
So I got stopped by 1 pip. Fucking stupid, man.
A lot of times it's happened to me, bro.
Literally so stupid. That's my thought. Then, like, is like, well, is it a good time to get back in? Because stops will be tighter, and then I'll end up waiting too long. I don't even know.
Wait till it closes above.
Yeah.
Or wait till it pushes above, then you know we kind of broke through that area, because it's still, we got to get above that area for it to continue up. I mean, the 5 minute bullish candle was pretty weak. It could still just run right down and tap my stop, so. Yeah, I hope it's getting filled. I mean, okay, 5 minute broke the high. Maybe I'm gonna get blessed by the trading gods and get lucky today. Who knows? Because that bullish candle on the 5 minute, the bottom of the wick is literally touching my stop loss line. And it didn't take anything out, so. What up, Easy?
I have my buy stop right now at 142.55.
Yeah, that's probably going to be the best bet if you got stopped out.
No, I didn't get stopped out. I closed the runner once I saw that 15 minute close bearish.
Gotcha.
You got a buy stop, you said at 142.55?
Yeah, right above the.
Yeah, that's not too bad. Yeah, because that gap is still, what is that? Let's see.
Still 25 pips.
Yeah, I was about to say 20, 25 pips. Well, depends on where his stop loss is, like 20 pips. I mean, his penny order.
Hey, what do you guys use to journal your trades?
I just print them out.
I just got a notebook.
Okay.
Yeah. Hoping this 5 minute will run up and break get above that resistance it made. Yeah, Nathan, it was a riskier one. The idea behind it was every time we've watched and sat out and watched the gap fill, it happened. So I've been watching it for, I don't know, 8 to 10 weeks of it fill the gap every time and never taken it. So I just took it today based on the way it's previously moved and how the candles have formed. So that was my reasoning. Kind of bought at a resistance, but I'm anticipating that it should be broken and then our resistance we're going to go to is going to be 750 if we get above. So, but it's kind of looking like the 30 minutes pulling back and holding above that support. So if this 5 minute can close bullish in 40 seconds, as strong as it is, I think we'll continue and flip the hourly candle. No, Nathan, it literally tapped the stop and it didn't push below and take me out. So my stop loss was below the 30 minute on MT4, not trading view. So it was about 2 pips below the 30 minute candle roughly. Just gave it a little room to breathe. No, I never moved my stop further back. Might as well just give my money away to people. Once I moved it below the 30 minute, I just left it there, and if it hit it, it hit it. And the wick on that 5 minute practically is sitting on the stop loss, but it didn't push below. So I'm hoping these 5 minutes will continue up.
I like how the 15 minute looks right now. If it closes with that bullish print.
Yeah, 5 minute looks nice too. I'd like it to go a little higher and maybe close this really, really weak bearish. And then, or even bullish would be even better. Oh, that 5 minutes moving. It could just flip and go. We could have been grabbing orders. That's why we broke the low. And then continue up.
I'm pissed.
It's all good. Just re-enter with a better stop loss.
Yeah, it's just annoying because it's like now I'm down in the hole from one fucking pip. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I mean, you're going to win more than you lose this week, so you'll make it back and more and be in profit in one win.
Yeah, no, I have no doubts. It's just like those little things like that just like irk me, dude. It's like everything's proper. It was set 2 pips below stop loss, and then just it comes down 2 pips and hits me.
Yeah, you just got to not let that get to you because, I mean,
It's gonna happen.
Yeah, if you having that... Go ahead, sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say it. Basically, it's gonna test you. Like, the chart's really gonna test you.
Yeah, you just got to not have...
The charts have tested me for 8 months.
Yeah.
Well,
3 years.
these next 8 months we get better. You just got to not let... Don't get in the mindset of the markets deliberately attacking you specifically. You know? Because that's just going to make you second guess everything you do. Come on, baby. Push up a little bit more. Get above that resistance. Can anybody teach you how to trade? I mean, these live streams are free every Sunday through Thursday. If you need like one-on-one mentoring, you can message me on Instagram, I guess, if you want. But if you don't have money for that, these live streams are free. And there's a live stream free for every single session that you can probably get a whole lot of value out of.
Can't get better than that.
You can't beat free. Yeah. What does the 15 look like? Okay, yeah, that last 15 had no bottom wick, so that's a good sign.
That's like a little bit higher.
Yeah, I'd like the 5 minute to close a little stronger. Yeah, what up, Misal? Yeah, I'm looking for, I think our resistance is going to be 142.750. If we can get above this current stuff. And then I'll be closing at about 20 pips if we get there. So, my entries are 455, 460, 486. So, 2 good, 1 bad. But I like that we kind of made a higher low on the 5 minute, so we're kind of respecting like a bullish structure. Let's see how that 15 minute closed. Yeah, easy. If you need a mentor, my Instagram's on the bottom right. If you like free stuff, like I said, we're here pretty much every day. So, and there's tons of free content on YouTube as well that could definitely help you. Yeah, Jesse. Yeah, I don't think I'll be giving away money anytime soon.
I think it's formula support around 416. Hopefully this can look forward. We should start ending up and stuff. I don't know. I don't like these pushing down.
Yeah, no problem, easy. What up, Nasal? Yeah, I think that 15-minute support should be pretty good because that 15-minute bearish one had no bottom wick, and whenever I see a no bottom wick and then we go bullish, we typically continue with the against the candle that had no wick. So as long as we don't break the 15 for more, we shouldn't break the 15 or the 30-minute wick because it looks like that 30-minute closed above that 437 area. So we just need to get some highs back in the game so we can continue up. Yo, nice JR. Yeah, I'm hoping this will, now that we found some support, I'm hoping we can continue up. And 5-minute close bearish though. Ew.
God damn.
It breaks 365. Actually, if it breaks like 345.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be stopped out if it does that. I got 362, 362, 359, so.
Wow.
Damn, GJ playing tonight.
We're playing right now in Little Range.
Mm-hmm.
This can go for it.
Some bullshit. Man, it bounced off that level pretty hard, and it looked like, but just keeps driving back. You gotta hold that support.
I don't like how it looks right
No, I mean neither. JR, my stop loss is about to get hit, so TP is not going to matter. I got it at 691, but it's about to take me out right now. Because I'm not putting my stop loss at, like, 142.35. That's too low for me. Man, I hate starting off Sundays this way. It's fucking annoying. And we're out. Thank you, GJ. Yeah. Oh well. Yeah, no. I don't like having super wide stops like that. If anything, I'll enter once a 30-minute goes back bullish. But I was anticipating the gap to just get filled. But it held the resistance for maybe the first or probably the second time I've ever seen it when there's a gap like that. Which is a little annoying. Holy crap, why is it dropping so many frames? Jesus. That's not good. Literally, we haven't dropped a frame in 3 weeks. Why is it dropping frames now? Yeah, doesn't look like it either, Jesse. Kinda messy. But I'm gonna end the stream for tonight. It's been lagging and it keeps dropping. It's dropping 13% of frames when we haven't dropped any since we started. So I'm gonna try and figure this out. I'll be looking to re-enter once we get a 30-minute bullish candle forming and taking it back up. Because I mean, if technically we kind of made a high above here. So once we get a higher low, then I'll anticipate the higher high to happen and fill the gap. But if it doesn't give us any bullish 30-minute candles, then I'm just going to wait for London and call it a night. So I will see you guys tomorrow, hopefully without these issues, because I don't know why it keeps dropping frames like that.